he just whipped out his gun. So what I saw last night, driving down Las Vegas Boulevard near downtown Las Vegas, was over the top. I never thought I would see anything like it. It's something you usually see on a TikTok video or on some kind of social media. Police officers stopping in the middle of traffic, jumping out of their car with their guns drawn on a suspect, taking him down, putting him in the car, and just taking him away. What? And I got it all on video. But in this video, I want to discuss how I think Metro has probably one of the hardest jobs of any police force in the country. I also want to talk about some of my personal interactions with Metro out here, because police officers are backed by most people in American society and culture, and that we do need them to obviously keep the peace. There's some good ones, there's some bad ones. There's also some good car salesmen and some bad car salesmen. There's good and bad in every field. Let's give credit where it's due to the good ones. My name is Steven, by the way. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You guys will see my live streams where, who knows, we'll see something like what you're going to see in the video actually happening in real time. Maybe, possibly. We've seen some crazy stuff here in the last 2 years since things reopened. And we also do short documentaries and films on the city and the casinos. We also have news updates and analysis like this. So hope to see you around. Hit that bell so you know when I go live. This video, like all the videos on this channel, are brought to you by our channel sponsor, Panay Magazine. Panay Magazine is actually an Ethereum 2.0 crypto company, but their goal is to showcase the global Panay to the world. And Panay is a woman of Filipino origin. The first issue will have Panays from North America. Their future issues will feature Panays from North America, Europe, the GCC group of countries. That's places like Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Kuwait, Australia, New Zealand, everywhere else. There are Filipinos and Filipinas everywhere. Since they're an Ethereum company, if you guys want to learn how to grow your cryptos, you'll go check them out over on Instagram. They have lots of programs. And if you like Vegas stuff, then they buy major billboards here in town, so go check them out. You'll see a lot of Vegas content. Click the link in the first comment of this video that's pinned up, or check them out in the show more info box. It's Panay Magazine over on Instagram. Okay, so getting right down to it, I have been in Vegas since 2004. Not any time did I think I would see something like this with my own 2 eyes. Technically 4, I'm wearing contacts, thank you very much. But we saw it last night, and it was kind of wild. My interactions with the police have been varied, like everything else in life. Sometimes you go to a good restaurant, sometimes you go to a bad one. I've had police officers tell me that I should get a real job when I was working in timeshare, but I've also had police officers just chit-chat with me about sports teams and all sorts of things. Cops here are generally pretty chill. If you're on Las Vegas Boulevard, you'll see them hanging around with tourists, actually taking photos with people of all race, creeds, and colors. Although I'm sure there are some bad ones out there, people like the ones that give a hard time to our friend William the busker, or our other friend Brandon the violinist, who also busks. I think for the most part, without me looking at stats and figures, that Metro out here has a decent track record. That being said, this video was kind of a shocker to me. And when we look at the video, we have to completely analyze it. We have to take a look at it, and we have to say, what are we actually looking at? We'll get to that after the video. But the reason I think that Metro might have one of the hardest jobs of any police force in America is that they don't know what they're going to be experiencing once they approach a vehicle. Who is it that they're actually going to be interacting with? Is it going to be a person who's from California, where they have a 3 strikes law and they're on their 3rd strike, so they rush over to Nevada so they can do some more dirty deeds? So you can have really bad guys in the cars and really good guys in the cars, but the officers never know that, especially in a city like Vegas, where the popular term is to say we have a very transient population, meaning people move in and people move out, and bad guys come here and stay in a weekly hotel sometimes, and sometimes they they leave real fast, but sometimes they stick around and they do bad things. And that's why I think the police have this lottery that they have to play every time they pull somebody over here in town. So I give a lot of respect to them for what they do. Now on to the video. We're going to take a look at what we saw. It's kind of wild. And then we're going to give some final thoughts about what we actually saw and try to act pragmatically from it and not just look at it from one perspective. Right here, there's cops, and they just drew their gun on this guy. Look. He's got his gun on him. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I wondered why this officer was slowing down, and he stopped, and then he just whipped out his gun. And they just took this guy down on Las Vegas Boulevard in front of the federal courthouse. Oh my gosh. I better put my phone away. This is crazy. Wow. Insane. So that's the video, and to me, I don't know what I'm really looking at. There's a number of things that could be at play in this video, and we have to know the whole story, and we have to know everything in context to know what's actually happening. The extremes are that some poor guy walking down the strip, and the cops just targeted him and whipped out their guns and pointed them at him and took him away in a police car. The most likely explanation is that there was a report of something bad happening from a guy who had no shirt and matched the description, and they didn't know what he was capable of, and they have to take him in. Could be a case of mistaken identity. Unfortunately, those things happen, and it's a shame. We have to play both sides of the field. I just think it's important that we all keep our heads on our shoulders. We never know what's going through the officer's mind, through the suspect's mind, and hopefully cooler heads will prevail, which it did in this situation. We didn't have something that could have ended a lot more tragically. But I'm not one to say, because I can't walk a mile in anybody else's shoes. Anyways, I thought I would show you that video, put myself out here a little bit, make myself feel incredibly uncomfortable making it for you. You tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you think that crime is on the rise in Nevada? Do you think it's getting worse out here? Or do you think that this is just a byproduct of a lousy economy plus a really hot summer that we're going to be having, a congealing of all of the factors that can lead to bad behaviors happening in the desert? Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. Check out our channel sponsor, Panay Magazine. I appreciate you guys. If you guys want to support us further, check out Patreon. And if you guys want to send us a donation outside of YouTube after this video is over, there's a link in the box for that too. Now's the time of the video where I say 3, 2, 1, click. I look at the camera, I say 3, 2, 1, and click.